Sorry if you've already been asked, but who's the toughest guy that you've had to go against on the other side of the ball?
Toughest guy, probably. I would say probably had to be Wenger. Wenger, he's a dog, you know, and sometimes I get matched up with him in practice when I'm running with the ones, so definitely Wenger.
What does he do though?
He's just a very strong offensive lineman, has good technique, you know, and he does a lot of good things.
What are you most looking forward to working on during one of the workouts? Anything pop up on your mind?
Not really working on anything in winter workouts, but really competing in winter workouts. I wanna really showcase my competitiveness. You know, I feel like I showcased it a little bit last summer during summer workouts, but I feel like it needs to come alive in the winter.
We always see the winter workout competitors of the day that the coaches tweet out. Do you guys pay, is that something that's important to you guys throughout the course of those winter workouts?
Oh, yes, most definitely. Everybody in the room, they want to compete. And so the competitive day thing is kind of showing like who's competing the most, you know, so that's what everybody's working for, to be honest.
How do you show that? Sounds silly, sounds obvious, but how do you show you're competing with other guys?
For real, it's all about winning reps. You know, winning reps is a lot of competition. So just winning reps, competing, like all of that. Like we do conditioning at the end. It's like really about competing with that too. And so it's a lot that goes into it.
Thanks.
Thanks, Xavier. Xavier, can you remember having a specific welcome to college football moment earlier?
Welcome to college football moment? No, not really. I haven't really had a big welcome to college football moment. It's still, I think it still might be waiting for me, to be honest, but I don't know if it's too late or not.
So, there's been a million stories told about Abdul. What's one thing about him that maybe nobody knows yet? Because it's kind of hard because he's obviously publicized as much as he is. But.
I can't say that I know too much about dude. He was a very quiet person, you know. But I mean, he likes the rapper OT7 Quantity. That's one thing I do remember.
Xavier, what's it about Jim Knowles that impresses, excites you guys? You
know, obviously he just came off the national championship, you know, and for a program that I feel like we're national championship ready. That is something that does excite me. You know, he is an older coach, so expecting a lot of wisdom from him, a lot of knowledge, and those are just some of the things that I'm expecting from him.
Your deep tackle room national championship ready? Why?
I feel like we got dogs, we hungry, you know, we got some guys returning, a lot of knowledge, and we got young guys that's ready to step up.
Okay. How about the most interesting thing about you that most people don't know?
I don't really like to go out. You know, that's one of the things that it's just not something that interests me. You know, we go to Penn State University, you know, go out school. I don't go out. You know.
Do you get a lot of pressure to go out? Like, do you get teased for not going out sometimes because a lot of people want to?
Really. But that's just not really my thing. I just like to stay in the crib, play the video games.
Yeah. So following the Jim Knowles questions you were talking about, I was talking with Day Day, and he said that Coach Knowles introduced himself to all the safeties. Did he do something similar with the defensive linemen, like just kind of asking you guys about yourself, getting to know you?
He did introduce himself to the defensive line, and it was really good. We got to learn a little bit about him. And just excited for what he brings to the table.
What do you know about his scheme? Because obviously you haven't had to learn it necessarily yet, but just from whatever you've watched, what sticks out to you about that?
I can't say that I'm prepared to answer that question. I don't really know too much about his scheme right now. In the upcoming weeks, as we get closer to spring ball, that's when we really get more into the stuff of the scheme.
Was there something you learned about him personally that really stuck out to you? That he's from Philly. He is. And my mom's side of the family's from Philly, so that's actually pretty cool.
Give me your favorite James Franklin story so far.
James Franklin's story. James Franklin.
You're a thoughtful guy.
It was last winter workout. I would say this is really like my only Coach Franklin story, but it was last winter workout, and we were doing one of the drills, and he was over there watching our station, and I didn't fully clip the line, but like I barely touched it. He like went off. He was yelling at me, telling me touch the line, touch the whole line. I mean, but that's really like the only time he's really ever yelled at me for real. I don't really do anything that requires like yelling.
You grew up with mom and dad, right? What do they do? What's interesting about them?
Mom, she's a travel agent, and my dad is a truck driver. One thing that's interesting about my dad is his ability to just keep going. Like he been working since he was 14 years old, and his ability to keep going and just keep grinding is just one of the things I hold with him.
Okay. So he's a weightlifting truck driver. Nobody messes with your dad.
I played football
In college?
Yes, he played at Morgan State in Grambling. Unfortunately, series of events, he got injured. That's when he got into truck driving, and he's been doing that ever since.
Is he a D tackle? Like you?
Nose guard.
You guys are different. How are you different?
Oh, he was way bigger than me.
He's way bigger.
Not way bigger, but he a little bit more, just a little bit more hefty than me.
Well, what are you at right now?
I'm at around 300.
300? What, like 6 what?
6,
Height. What's real?
6'2" and 3/4.
And your dad's bigger than you.
Nah, he's about 6'1", like 330. Just a lot. He's a lot more like compact, typical like just power nose guard.
Okay. Who wins the weightlifting battles right now?
I might got him now. He used to win all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah, because you guys need another D tackle. You lose a bunch.
I wish he had.
All right, you got Zane back, but that's what people were wondering about when I asked about the D tackle room being national championship, because everybody knows Zane, but they don't know who's going to be playing next year.
That's fine. They gonna learn our names. I see the behind the scenes stuff, and I really see the potential that everybody.
Well, who's somebody who we haven't seen that you're high on?
Vicky. Joseph McCoy.
Who?
Joseph McCoy.
At D tackle.
Yes. He has switched with me in.
What's his? Well, he must have put on some weight.
I don't really know his weight right now.
Okay.
But he definitely has put on some weight though.
So he's flashing a little bit in your eyes.
He's one of the guys that I'm big on. He's one of my closest friends on the team. And so just seeing him work, and he's one of those guys that like he has raw natural talent, raw natural ability, and y'all gonna see it.
Thank you, man. Good talking to you.
Sure.
Last thing for me, what does it mean having Zane back for another year, and were you surprised when he announced he was coming back?
I wasn't. I can't say that I wasn't. I was surprised. And it's good to have him back. Me and Zane, we were pretty close. We were hotel roommates on away trips. And so, we talk a little bit. We be sending each other TikToks and stuff. And so that's my guy. I'm excited to have him back.